You know, some of the most important lessons in life, they're not the ones we learn in a classroom. They're the things we have to figure out the hard way, or from little bits of advice that don't really click until years later. Today, we're going to dive into some of that powerful wisdom.
So, let me ask you, just for a second, what are those lessons you had to learn on your own? The ones you wish someone had just sat you down and explained, plain and simple. Well, we're going to explore a few of those right now.
All right, first up, let's talk about the crazy pressure we all face from a young age to have our entire lives mapped out. But you know what? Maybe the bravest first step you can take on any journey is admitting you have no idea where you're going, and that's totally okay.
I mean, really think about it. We expect teenagers to have a 50-year plan when they're still figuring out who they are this week. It's an impossible question, right? It just sets us up to feel like we're lost before we've even started the journey.
So what if the plan is to not have a plan? What if you just gave yourself permission to explore? Take some time off. Go see the world. Go figure things out. Let your path find you for a change, instead of trying to force it.
But finding your own way isn't just about freedom, it's about character. And it's funny, sometimes the deepest lessons about who we should be come from the smallest, most frustrating moments. Like, say, trying to get an old lawnmower started.
Oh man, we have all been there, staring at some simple task that feels absolutely impossible. You're frustrated, you're annoyed, and finally, those two words just slip out, I can't. It feels so final, doesn't it? Like a total admission of defeat.
So the dad comes out, he doesn't get mad, he doesn't lecture, he just gets to work. He tinkers with it for a few minutes, gives it a good pull, and it starts right up. And then, he just stops and looks his son right in the eye. You can just feel the lesson coming, can't you?
And there it is. Such a small change in words, but it changes everything. He didn't say, "See, I told you you could do it." He said, "You were just having trouble." I can't is a dead end. I'm having trouble is just a problem that needs to be solved. That little reframe is the key.
And this idea builds to the first pillar of character, being a good person. And being good isn't passive. It's not just about not doing bad things. It's about being proactive. It's about seeing your neighbor's snowy walk and just shoveling it. It's asking a coworker who's struggling, "Hey, anything I can do to help?" It's about action.
Now here's the second pillar, and it might sound a little strange. It's about being dangerous. But hold on, this isn't about being a threat. A threat is loud, aggressive, insecure. It's all for show. No, being dangerous is about being capable. It's the quiet confidence of knowing you are prepared, that you can handle yourself and protect others if the need arises. Okay, so you're building your character, you're on your path, and then, boom. Life does what it always does. It throws a wrench in your plans. Everything falls apart. This next part is all about embracing that chaos, because honestly, that's where your story really gets good. This idea is so powerful. We spend so much of our lives trying to stick to the map, right? Trying to avoid all the detours. But what if the detours aren't the problem? What if they're the whole point? What if those unexpected turns are leading you to places you never could have imagined? Take this story. Imagine you've poured your entire life into one single dream, playing in the NBA. It's senior year, your moment is finally here. And in the very first game, you break your foot. 6 weeks later, you push yourself to come back, and you break it again. Just like that, the dream is over. It's dead. The devastation is just total. But here's how you have to look at those moments. That isn't the end of your movie. That's the plot twist. That's the part of the film where the hero, that's you, is truly tested, and the story finally gets interesting. Because let's be real, nobody wants to watch a movie where everything just goes perfectly to plan.
So as your story unfolds, with all its crazy twists and turns, what's the one thing you really carry with you? It's not your job, it's not your bank account, it's your name, your reputation. And that name has a value, a currency that you build with every single interaction, every single day.
And here's an amazing way to think about it. Just imagine that every single person you meet, from the CEO of your company to the person who opens the door for you, is wearing an invisible sign on their forehead.
And that's what the sign says. Make me feel important. It's a fundamental human need. We all just want to be seen, to be acknowledged, to feel like we matter. And the real secret to success in life, to leadership, to relationships, is to simply see and honor that sign in everyone you meet.
So really, investing in your name is about investing in other people. When you treat people well, it creates a ripple effect you can't even imagine. When you recognize every person on the team, from the top to the bottom, that's how you build value. Because at the end of the day, your name is the only true asset you will ever own. All right. We've talked about finding your path, building your character, navigating failure, and protecting your name. Now, let's bring it all home with the engine that drives everything, the relentless compounding power of just doing the work.
Now, this might be a tough pill to swallow in our world of instant gratification, but real, lasting success isn't an overnight thing. It's not a viral moment. It's a 20 or 30-year project. You have to be patient enough to let your efforts grow over a long, long time.
And if you're out there feeling like you're putting in the work and getting nowhere, I want you to burn this phrase into your brain. Delayed does not mean denied. Let that sink in. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not coming. Because this is the absolute core of it all. You've got to work when you're tired. You've got to work when you see zero results. You just keep going. Every ounce of effort is like a deposit into your future, and over time, the interest from all that work, it will start to compound into something incredible.
So, when it's all said and done, it comes down to this. Every action you take, every choice you make, every day you show up, that's a seed. The seeds you plant today will absolutely grow. So the only question left to ask yourself is this: what will you plant?